Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're building applications in the cloud, having a solid continuous integration and continuous deployment (CI/CD) pipeline is essential. It automates getting your code from development to your users. Today, I want to show you a great example of a serverless CI/CD pipeline built on AWS. I've got this diagram here, and I'm going to walk through each part of it and explain how it all fits together. Alright, looking at this diagram, I see a workflow designed to take code changes and automatically build, test, and deploy them using various AWS services. What's cool about this is how many of these services are serverless, meaning AWS manages the underlying infrastructure for you. It all starts on the left with dev/users. These are the folks writing the code. That code is stored in AWS Code Commit, which is Amazon Source Code Repository Service. A change push to Code Commit triggers the main orchestrator of this pipeline, AWS Code Pipeline. I see Code Pipeline running across the middle of the diagram, connecting different stages. The first stage in the pipeline, often called the source stage, automatically pulls the latest code from Code Commit whenever a change happens. Next, the code goes to the build stage, handled by AWS Code Build. This is where the magic happens. Code Build compiles your code, runs unit tests, maybe builds Docker images, and prepares your application for deployment. I also see Amazon S3 connected here, likely used for storing build artifacts, the output of the build process. Now, before deploying, or even sometimes during the build, you want to check for issues. This diagram shows great integration of security and quality checks. There's a dependency check, SCA, which is super important for finding known vulnerabilities in open source libraries your code might use. There's also SonarQube, SAST, a popular tool for static application security testing and code quality analysis. It scans your code without running it. I also see an AWS Lambda scan analysis, using a serverless function to perform some sort of analysis on the code or build output. These security findings, along with others, can be pushed to Security Hub for a centralized view of application vulnerabilities. Once the code is built and initially scanned, the pipeline moves to a deploy stage. In this diagram, the first deployment target is Amazon Elastic Beanstalk staging. AWS Code Deploy is the service used to handle the deployment itself. It knows how to take your built application and put it onto the Elastic Beanstalk environment. Elastic Beanstalk is a managed service that makes deploying and running web apps relatively easy. You just give it your code, and it handles provisioning servers, load balancing, scaling, etc. The staging environment is crucial for testing before going live. After deploying to staging, the diagram shows more testing, specifically OWASP, DAST. DAST, or Dynamic Application Security Testing, involves running security scans against the live application in the staging environment to find vulnerabilities. Before deploying to the final live environment, there's a manual approval step. This is a crucial gate where a human, or an automated process, reviews the results from staging and security scans and decides whether to approve the release to production. If approved, Code Pipeline triggers another deploy stage using AWS Code Deploy, this time targeting Amazon Elastic Beanstalk production. This is the live environment that your end users access. So, this diagram provides a fantastic blueprint for a robust, automated, and serverless CI/CD pipeline on AWS, integrating source control, build, automated deployments to staging and production, essential security scanning, SCA, SAST, DAST, manual approval gates, and comprehensive monitoring and auditing. It's a really powerful way to accelerate your development cycle while maintaining quality and security. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.